I think a transparent trade desk model's disruptive in the sense that I think the original intent behind the trading desk was that it was more about specialized personnel, operations, and technology. But I think at the same time, it started under an opaque model. And so I think once everything got started that way, it's very difficult to kind of pull back and kind of do things differently. And so kind of we had the advantage of starting our programmatic buying unit only a couple years ago. So we were able to see kind of that world evolve, and we didn't get ourselves stuck in a situation where we had to be opaque. We could start right out of the gate being transparent, but with transparency, comes a lot of kind of financial visibility, economics into kind of how the media ecosystem works, and that's not always a good thing for those that have already started opaque and now they kind of need to peel back a little bit. When you give clients visibility into the mechanics, they start to understand more and they start to have start to think about, well, what are the things that I can bring in-house that are actually going to make it more efficient? And we openly embrace that. There's not all advertisers are equipped to do everything in-house, and so as an agency, we kind of feel that we can fill in the gaps. We can always be kind of the tip of the sword for kind of channels that are emerging, which they're not quite resourced to be able to do, or they might even license our technology to make the kind of data automation pieces of it work a lot easier. So I think with more transparency, they get more educated, they get more understood, and they start to think about what are ways that we can do this in-house more efficiently than outsource. I think you kind of figure out that, especially in the world of programmatic, clients can be, it's very confusing and it's very complex. And so with transparency, they start to know more and more about how their media works, where it runs, what the cost of the media was. And with that confidence, they start to see a lot of the benefits that programmatic media has to offer in terms of efficiency, the ability to really tailor the campaigns uniquely to each client. And so now that they understand it more, that gives them more confidence, and that turns, what was once kind of campaigns into more evergreen programs that they can really thrive on.